Morning, fellow travelers. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of August, 2021. I have to think so hard about time constructs. I like calling them that. Tonight's the Pleiades meteor shower. I wish I could get all this stuff loaded up so I could tell you that. Hopefully you get to see it. Either way, it's also the last day of the Lionsgate ceremony. I would talk more about that, but I'm not an expert. I was headed up to Shasta to learn more. That's where I was going, but now I'm here. Shasta's beautiful. I've been there. Now I get to be here to help fulfill my mom's last wishes. So I got to crash at Sean's place last night. Dude, he paid like $100 more a month and had like a bedroom, where if mine was a single room. This is way nicer than mine. They even trusted him with a stove. Yeah, so I'm going to go get a haircut, then I'm going to get an Uber to North St. Paul, and then I'm going to go meet up with my mom's best friend who's here to help her get done up in the traditional Mormon ceremonious fashion with their garments. And hopefully, Fran's old school, but hopefully... What up, bro?
It's good to hear now.
Hopefully, Fran would be down for an interview, and I would love to get her to talk about that. And although it might not be your belief system, and it's not my belief system, and I respect it, and I love hearing about people's belief systems, and I want to share all perspectives. So, considering this is what I'm going through in my life right now, I want to learn more about what they're doing. I mean, literally, the women from the Relief Society, which is like their female matriarchs in their church, so the local women from my mom's ward, they're coming to dress her in the sacred garments, and they have to make sure that there's no one there. I can't be there. The funeral home people can't be there. So it's very sacred. They may not be willing to touch on the subject because it's sacred, or they might be proud to touch on the subject, but just, not show it. So I'm kind of hoping she'll talk about that, maybe talk about my mom and the things she loved about her. Fran's an awesome woman. I'm really hoping that she'll do an interview because it would be a great one. Love you guys. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to get a nice haircut. We'll do it before and after of me looking like a scrub, and then me looking like less of a scrub. But that's coming next. See ya.
Well, hell, I'd be like that too if I didn't have to pay any bills. Free healthcare, free housing, free money to spend. I don't even have to buy birthday presents or Christmas presents for my little bastards, because there's programs that do that for me. Unbelievable. Can't get any more satanic than that. See, I used to mow that guy's car dealership. I used to mow this guy. That used to be the Big Ben's restaurant, Joseph's. My guy used to mow.
Well, I went to go get a haircut, but my old landlord, Peter, he picked me up. He said, "You need a ride somewhere?" Expected cash. The guy's so stingy. He rambled and rambled about all of his, crazy, racist, homophobic, hardcore. Now, I'm not all about snowflake mentality, but I'm all about, moderate views. So, I'm not all crazy for any angles that are so hardcore. Any radicals can shove it, in my opinion, and he's so hardcore. So he, basically, he drove me 10 miles for $15. And then he went on a 30-minute tour of all the places his family could have owned, he should have bought, blah, blah, blah. And it was I should have recorded it, but honestly, it was hateful stuff. And so I didn't. And then I got dropped off, and I was on the bus to go meet up with my mom's friend, Fran. And, made it a couple stops, and all of a sudden I heard a bunch of screaming, stop! And so basically this gentleman, he was 82, he had missed his stop. And the bus driver slammed on the brakes quick, and the guy was standing, and he fell and he cut himself. So I thought he had a stroke or it was something worse, and I was worried. I ran, I got him water. But that was his stop. He was getting off, and they were going to try to call him medical attention, and I guess I should have let them, but I just offered to walk him to his destination. So this guy, Paul, was 82, and his pace was this fast. It was pretty fast. Cool guy. And I walked him over to his spot, where he goes to a cafe every day and talks to the owner and drinks coffee and gets a sandwich, and he offered me food and offered me a drink. And to be honest, like, I told him, I said, you shouldn't help others with the expectation of getting something out of it. I really want to be able to do this for you and just have enjoyed the company as payment. I think it caught him off guard because, as the guy with the backpack on the bus in a place that doesn't always look kindly to that, it was nice breaking that preconception that people might have. Everyone on the bus was, so worried for him. And of course, the guy that's like, homeless worrying about his own stuff this week is the one that stepped off to help. And it was cool. I feel good about it. I don't mean to I could have totally gotten a lot of that on camera and he would have, I think, been okay with it. But, man, this fucking wind. But, yeah, there's so much magic. The best part of every day, I can't get the camera on that. I'm going to ruin the magic. I talk about it sometimes, but honestly, I hate to say it, but even all the stuff that you do see and love, that's just the scraps, There's interviews, that's just how I talk. I like to ask real questions. The interviews have taught me to do it even more. Skip the small shit. But, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I love the fact that you're watching this and interested. And if you are, go out there and talk to people. Reach out to them. To strangers, smile. You're going to get shot down and rejected a lot, but you're going to get a warm reception a lot more often than you think, especially if you're genuine. That's all. I'm not trying to preach. Just trying to share what helps brighten my day. And although I'm sure all you've seen of me is this whole give me side, kind of. I know that you see the positive, but some people focus on the fact that I've been panhandling to survive for 8 months. That's all they seem to fixate on. But the fact is, I love to give. I love to help. I'll talk more about that stuff probably as I do more through my YouTube. I just need to get to these next few steps, which I'm almost there. I'll get to my 1,000 mark in a few days. Start doing my live videos coming up shortly after I get caught up on all these videos. And yeah, I can't wait. Thank you all. Let's see what happens. Here I am in downtown St. Paul, Minnesota. In the distance you can see the skyway. It connects all the buildings, so when it's negative 30 degrees and it doesn't get above negative 30 for several weeks, they can still make it around town. People go jogging in there. Stillwater, not Stillwater. I left Stillwater. I'm in St. Paul and I'm headed over towards the funeral home where Fran will be. So yeah, that's the goal. That's what I'm doing. See you guys. Now I'm in Bloomington, right by the Mall of America, the largest mall in the world. My mom's friend Fran, she's here visiting, and she invited me to go and share the extra bed. So I'm all about it. Why not? I get to write my mom's eulogy, and that's exciting. I'm not even nervous at all, but I definitely procrastinate and put stuff off. I'll probably start it later. I'm trying to load YouTube videos up and get caught up. It's not easy. Keep watching them. I'll keep them coming. We'll see what this next video brings.